And that's us good. Hello and welcome everyone to some more SnowRunner, and hopefully some more progress. Hey, Rascal, I see you in the chat there. Hello, welcome in. Good to see you. Hey babe, nice to see you too. How's the Pokemon going? Still playing ZA at the moment. It's a really good game. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, the struggle is real, Haskell. Yeah, the struggle is real. All I can say is prepare, over prepare, and then do it all over again. It's we've had some really bad streams. I think there was one stream a few weeks ago where we made 1% overall progress for the region. It was quite bad. But today I am hoping to build on the flow that we had last week. So, what have I done? If you remember, we were over on the River Mountains last time. And I do have some extra stuff. So, I rescued down here, you might remember. We managed to roll the Derry Special. Yeah. Whilst trying to rescue the Chimera. I got a truck down there, I tipped it over, I pulled the Chimera out, took it over to the dam site. It is now here, as you can see, right here, along with the Derry and the trailer that is due to go all the way back to Solus Bay, the big trailer for the Gateway mission. So that's something that we're going to do. We're going to double up there, do the trailer, and hopefully tow the Chimera behind us as we go. I moved some fuel over here as well. I can't remember where I parked the fuel now. Is it over here? Yes, I now have a fuel trailer here. Hey, Walker, nice to see ya. Oh dear, babe. Not going well at the moment, huh? I'll give you a hand once we get off stream, so don't you worry about a thing. So yeah, so that's what's happened on this map. I also got some concrete slabs because we had just enough cement in the factory to make the 3 that we needed for this mission, because I've decided we are going to try and finish as many of these missions today as we possibly can, whilst also doing a couple of these perhaps. But these ones are the focus for today. We're going to start with Underground Path because that unlocks this one, which then unlocks this one, and we also have that one. Is that the one? Yeah, that's the one, isn't it? Yeah. And we also have this one to do as well. So I'm hoping that by backing and forthing a few times and, you know, combining a few things together, we can hopefully get some good progress going today. That is the plan. So I brought the cement and I brought the concrete slabs over from other places. Concrete cement from this map, the concrete slabs from the River Mountains. I've also retrieved the water trailer because it was, if memory serves me right, all the way over here at the metal factory. It was parked up about here or something like that. So I took the Ford, over there, grabbed the water trailer, brought it back. I also dropped off a sideboard semi-trailer over there so that we can do another mission once we've done some other stuff. It's all in my head, don't worry, it'll all make sense as we go. And I also got a small scout service trailer because that also needs to go over to the factory. That was parked over here somewhere, so I basically just towed it around with the Ford, and we're going to pick that up with the construction rig trailer shortly. Yeah, but the first thing that we need to do is we need to do this underground path mission. So that's what we're going to start with. Then we're going to shift over to the trailer on the River Mountain map and hopefully get that delivered as well. So, yeah. Ooh, Doritos and dips. Oh, don't mention chips and dips. You've awoken Natalie's hunger response. So, we have everything here that we should need. Got the water trailer. I just hope that the water trailer doesn't need to have water in it. I don't see why it would, because it doesn't have water in it right now. But usually these mission trailers, like when it says deliver this fuel trailer, it's full of fuel and it requires 10% of that fuel to be still in there, you know? So, hopefully I won't need to worry about that. I just disconnected the trailer. Lever me. Let's just there we go. Okay. So we need to transport all of this over first, and then we'll see where things are going from there. Ah, well, you see, as luck would have it, Rascal. Natalie and I were actually at the store earlier today, and we didn't get Doritos and dip, but we got crackers and cheese. I'm sure Natalie is probably on her way to get crackers and cheese right now. She does love her crackers and cheese. Who knows? We did just eat dinner, or lunch, recently. That was a couple of hours ago, and she did only have some sushi, so she might be snacky. You never know. You never know. But yeah, I also brought the fuel truck back over here. Got a new cheese and crackers. Cheese grommet. We've forgotten the crackers. Ah, good old British Wallace and Gromit. Do love it. Good stuff. Only 11 o'clock for you, eh? Yeah, it's 3 in the afternoon over here. Very much later. Right. Go. Do hope all of this, all of these materials decide to stay where they're supposed to be, shall we say. It could go very, very wrong at a certain section down here. Because there is one part where we have to pull off the highway. And yeah, kind of dreading it. Because whilst I trust in the C500's ability to get anywhere and get places, get things done, not sure how it's going to manage this load through that particular piece of terrain, so we'll have to see. I will say one thing, my life has become so much easier since I actually fixed all of the roads, you know, on this map. It's not easy, but it's easier. I will say, Rascal, actually, that is one thing that I would prioritise, is fixing each and every bridge and roadblock that you can fix as soon as possible. It takes a little bit of toing and froing to get the materials to do so. But find yourself a good couple of river crossings that you can use. There are a couple on these maps that are good for reaching like the metal factory and stuff like that. And then fix the bridges, all of them, because then you end up with a drive like this, which is just really nice. Hey, nice! Good job, babe. She's been hunting a particular Pokemon for a particular side mission in the game, and it's just been... or shall I say, a particular size of a particular Pokemon in the game, and it's been driving her mad. So that's great. That's really good. Excellent. That's really weird. That is weird, Rascal. That, yeah, I would possibly contact Steam about that, because if you paid for it, then it should be in your purchase history, and if you don't have it, then, you know, you should contact the Steam service support and get them to add it back to your account, because that's not good. That's still with me. Yes, it is. Excellent, eh? Okay. Annoyingly, we actually have to go all the way to the port here. So there is actually no way across this little bit of road that's coming up here, so... Right. This is the part I need to be really careful on. If I'm going to lose cargo, this is where it's going to this is where it's going to fall off. That slab is not looking good. Slabs, should I say. Keeps jostling further in that direction. I'm going to have to just adjust that. Because that is looking far too unsafe for my liking. No, 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 not that way. That way, rotate, please. There we go. That's better. More centralised. Perfect. Okay, here we go. Onwards, slowly but surely. I can avoid the avoid hitting the rocks too much, then I'll avoid jostling the trailer, which is what will upset that slab. Slabs in this case. They've definitely changed that. It used to be one slab, now it's a set of 3. Okay. There we go. Sorry guys, give me a minute. Just need to get across this bit of water here, and then I shall be free and able to look at chat again. I'm just concentrating on where I'm going. Actually, not too bad. Good job, C500. That was pretty nicely done. I didn't have to use a single winch point. Very nice. Very, very nice. This truck just keeps getting better and better, you know? Go. Keep it moving. Excelente. Once we're back on the road, I can breathe easy again. All right. What are you doing? Yeah. Well, that definitely sounds like a Steam problem as opposed to, you know, a you problem. So I would send customer services a message and just say, I bought this. It's not on my account anymore. You know? Can you please look into this for me? Because that sucks. I mean, I know it's not much. It's only, what, a few quid, or in your case, a few dollars, but it still sucks to not have something that you actually did pay for, you know? So definitely get that checked out. Oof. Right. Okay. Now we need to turn down the train tracks here. Ah, perfect. Choo-choo, I'm merely a train. Aha. This is actually an incredibly smooth, wide open trail to follow. This is most unlike this game. This is probably one of the nicest bits of off-roading I've had to do, like, ever. Oop. Don't bump across that too quickly. You'll just jostle everything off. Right. Okay. So first things first. We need to go 1 cement. Then I need to move that slab out of the way so that I can then throw one of these at a time onto the trailer. Perfect. And then pack. Another one. Pack. Third one. One more. Ah. Oh dear. No one to help you out, eh? Well, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if you ask some of our channel members. They might be able to help you out. Okay, and then one of them. And then we just need this. Wait. What? Wait, what? Where the... What? Where the... Where the what? What? Oh, you have got to be kidding me. I didn't even notice that. Someone probably did and was laughing at me. Ah. Now I've got to go all the way back and get it. Gosh darn it all. Never mind. It's not that much. It's only a few minutes of a detour. Oh, I know, Walker. I brought the trailer over with me. I retrieved it with the 750 and brought it over, and I had it behind me on a winch, and apparently it decided to drop the winch at some point, and I didn't notice, which is really annoying. But never mind. We can nip back and grab it. It's no biggie. Ah. Da da ba ba da da ba ba actually do is I'll drop this trailer at the port here, and then I can come back for it later. Don't need it quite just yet, you know? So let's park this guy up. It'll also make us a little bit quicker getting back there. We won't have the wait. It's typical, it's on the other side of the swamp. No, it's easily solved. Easily solved. We might even be able to just nip down the embankment instead of going all the way around. So yeah. Yeah, why can't I fix that, devs? Eh? Come on. You just want to see us struggle, don't you? They can't even give us a full road network. They've got to make something. Got to leave something broken. The most annoying points of the journey. Push that back up the hill a little bit, just so that I can get turned here. Stuff. Beautiful. Right. Let's go. Let's get this handed in. Let's get this mission done. Alright. Amazingly, it had more. It found it more difficult to get through there with just the trailer, with just this water trailer, than it did with that entire big load. But I guess that's the advantage of having weight on the drive axles, isn't it? Just don't want too much weight on the drive axles, I guess. Get down there? No, I think there's a little cliff or something, isn't there? So we'll just... Is there anywhere that I can nip down? Out there. Ooh, there I can. Look at that. Perfect. No problem. Shortcut. Huzzah. Excelente. Here's where we find out if the trailer needs to be full of water. I hope not. I would assume not, because it's not full right now, but... Boom. Ah. Okay, good. Now, we have a construction rig trailer for there. That's unlocked this. See? Major order. Construction rig semi-trailer. Oh yeah, that's a different mission altogether. Yeah, we need to do that. Transformers. Where are they? Are they on this map? They probably are, aren't they? Where are the Transformers? You know, I don't actually see them. Is that them there, maybe? Is that them? Just there? I don't actually see where those Transformers are supposed to be, but never mind. We will find them eventually. But yeah, so which one was it? It wasn't major order. The only way, that was... Yes, this is the one we need now. So, this is where we switch to the special. And we start our long voyage. This is going to be a right task and a half, let me tell you. We have one of these to deliver. And we're going to be towing this guy behind us as we go. So let's have fun with that. Because this guy has to go back to the logistics base. He's not fixed up yet, but that will be his final destination, so he can come with us. Perfect stuff. Right. Find a good position for the camera there. I'm going to try and stay as right as possible so that I don't endanger the Chimera driving into a barrier or a lamppost by straying too far to the left. Obviously, without endangering my own trailer, you know. Not going to get that close to things. There may be a couple of sections, or one specific section coming up, where we have to cut the Chimera loose. Take it through with a different vehicle. But we'll see how we're going. See how things go. We get there. What's the Chimera doing now? Ooh, dear me, he's getting so far over that way. Okay. New plan. Stick to the middle. just stay away from everything. Hopefully we won't encounter any issues. Oh dear. This is the benefit of fixing up all the roads prior to doing these big contracts. You don't have to take the off-road routes. They may be a little bit twisty-turny, but this is so much easier. You know? So much easier than anything else. Problem section is coming up very soon, though. It's this off-road bit where we rolled the last mission trailer. Yeah, hopefully I don't roll this one as well. That would suck. But in case we do, the Kenworth is standing by here. The big K, just in case we make an absolute hash of this. I probably did just jinx it, but hey, you know, sometimes when you say something, it doesn't happen. Let's go with that. Let's go with that as a possibility. Right, now I'm going to take this quite wide. We're going to switch down to a low gear for this. I'm going to cut this corner by going through here. I keep a little bit of... I keep a little bit of an angle between myself and the trailer. Hopefully nothing bad will happen. Okay, there we go. Amazingly, unlike last time, that actually worked. That was the spot I rolled it last time, by the way, Rascal. Just you weren't there when it happened. It was horrible. But thankfully the Kenny was actually pretty nearby anyway. I think it was over at the dam at the time, but oh, now I can't see a blind thing because the trailer's just in my face. I don't know what that Chimera's doing, but it's obviously still on its wheels behind me because it's pushing me. Oh, wait, no. Oh dear. Correction to my previous statement. It was pushing me. It was the right way up. Now it's not. Hey, Wave, nice to see ya. Sorry you can't stick around. Things just got interesting. Oh, no. Now I've got to try and upright the Chimera. Oh, my lord. What on earth? At least the Kenny's here. Ah. There's nowhere to really turn around here. I'm going to have to back this all the way up and then turn around from there. I'm getting the feeling that not a lot of people like the Chimera, to be absolutely honest. What started out as excitement on my part, I will say, when the vehicles for this region actually got announced, I took one look at the Chimera and went, that's going to be awesome. That is going to be a sweet truck, you know? Like Robert De Niro thing. You know? That thing. I did one of those when I saw it. But, yeah. The more I hear about the Chimera, the more it makes me wonder, it's just not going to be worth it, I don't think. I think all of this struggle to rescue it, and it'll probably sit in the garage. By the that couldn't be any more upside down if it tried. Oh, goodness me. Right. I think I'm going to have to try and get on this side of it and then haul it over. If that's possible. So I'm going to park up here in the trees. Brakes on. Go for a winch to there. This is not going to end well, is it? Just Go on. Over. That's it. Over you go. Oh, so close, so close. Come on. A little bit more. Hey, there we go. Oh dear. Okay, this is going to be interesting. Is it going to roll over again, or is it just going to play nice? That is the question. I think it's playing nice. That's good. One roly-poly of the Chimera is good enough for me for one stream, you know? Several, well, that's a problem, you know? And we're good. Let's crack on. We do only have to tow the thing to the logistics bay anyway, so it's not going to go a very long distance. And we can leave it there until we can get some repairs to it. It needs repairs and it needs fuel. Neither of which I am in possession of great enough quantity. Not just yet, anyway. So, I'll have to bring a maintenance frame out to the out to the station to get that done. Actually, just a maintenance trailer will probably be good if I'm passing. Yeah, just a maintenance frame I think will be absolutely fine. Just one of the trailers should have sufficient repair parts and fuel on board. Hopefully have a few left over to serve as like an extra fuel stop. He is hoping anyway. Yeah, this is going to be an interesting little mission because 90% of it is going to be nice and easy. 90% of it is going to be driving on these roads, you know? And then the very end is going to be quite possibly a living hell. Because we've got to cross over to the metalworks and then get across that terrible hill that I think last time we went over there with the other materials, it took out 2 tyres, all of my suspension, and nearly wrecked my gas tank. I think that's about right. It was I certainly took some very large hits from the terrain in that part of the map, so I am not looking forward to going back. Thankfully, I think this will be the last time I have to, because I don't think I'll need to go back there again. I was hoping that that gateway that this mission unlocks was actually going to be a very useful one for getting to the metalworks factory, but I think it's going to be actually easier to go the river crossing direction. Going to be a beach. Oh, oh! You think the next phase is going to be the kind of Hawaiian island-looking one we had previews of, eh, Walker? That'd be cool. That actually would be a lot of fun. That'd be really... That's a unique terrain type we haven't had before, so I am actually looking forward to that one. I'm looking forward to the mangrove plantation as well. You know, the mangrove swamp. That's going to be interesting. Oh, that's going to be like that horrible section that was in... Oh, which map was it? The one where you deliver that boat. And then at the bottom of the second map, there's like that tree root swamp that is just the worst possible thing ever. Yeah, actually, we have fuel in this generator here, don't we? How many repair points does this one need? 400 and something. How many repair points do I actually have? Oh, I only have 300. Yeah, okay. No matter to that then. Never mind. Come here, generator. I want to steal some of your fuel. Perfect. Alright. Onwards. Ah, search and rescue, and there's a shipwreck. Okay, that could be a very good call, Walker, actually. That could be a very good call. It'd be an awesome map to start off the next season pass as well, you know? It would it'd definitely be an interesting start. Kind of hoping that it's several months away, you know? I'm actually kind of hoping that the next season pass doesn't drop until the new year. Just so that it gives me enough time to catch up. Yeah. And maybe have some fun playing Roadcraft and Farming Sim in the interim, you know? Because, yeah, it'd be nice to be able to finish this region and have a little break to kind of recompose myself before I dive into the next phase of SnowRunner. I guess that'll just depend on exactly how things go. But we are now making good progress, you know, so still got a lot of logging to do. But yeah, we'll survive. We'll survive. Oh, I hate logging in this game so much. I really do. Even when it's easy, it's a bit of a faff. But yeah, hopefully we'll cross the 50% mark today. That's the goal in terms of, like, you know, what I would like to get done. Okay, next map. Honestly, Walker, I think you could be very much right on the money there. You could be very much right on the money. Right. Let's go. As fast as possible across the map. Crossing the map. Right. It's a shame I can't take this to the gateway on this map. You know, like the other side of the gateway. I've got to take it all the way through and wrestle it up into the hills. No. We'll get it done. It's just going to be a little bit annoying, that's all. Oh. Got a trailer to tow with us as well when we cross that river. Fun, fun, fun! A little bit more dairy. That's it. Perfect. Yeah. I actually haven't taken a look at those DLC paint schemes properly yet. I know that they exist, Walker. I've just not had a look at them. I really should. I should have a peek at them. It's like I'm terrible at working things out, though. A lot of the time, anyway. Ay. This is just the slow, long-winded bit of getting across these maps, you know. This is what artificially inflates time. Like, in any other region, the trailer would be like on the map that it needs to be delivered to, or maybe on the next map over. But like, this one is going from the furthest point of one map to almost the furthest part of another map. It's like the furthest map. It's like, come on, guys, just. I know you want to give us content, but it just doesn't feel right. I've said this before. I'll say it again. Artificially inflating game time with, you know, needless long journeys like this is just dull. That's not gameplay, that's dull. It's dullness. It's boring. Which is why I've been cutting out the middleman for you guys, so that you don't have to watch me drive all the way across 16 maps multiple times. You know, you can actually come and see me do the interesting bits. Sometimes you just can't get it all done. Besides, these big mission trailers are sometimes absolute chaos, you know, from start to finish. So even on roads like this, I like to keep the full journey in, just in case something absolutely horrendous goes on. Get out of here. Go. Those barriers have eaten more of my tyres on this map than most other things. It's like they're made out of razor blades and spite. Hit them just right, like that. Send them scattering like pins. I am the bowling ball, coming through. So now, I think I'm going to grab a little bit of fuel as we pass by here, just so that we have the maximum possible on board. Don't have much left in the tank there, actually. I've got to go and get that filled up. There's another thing for me to do before next time. Ah, well. That's us past the halfway point though, which is nice. On the next map, that's where it gets interesting. I'm gonna have to go. I'm probably going to use my usual river crossing. Can't think of any other points where it would be better. Yeah, I think I'm going to use my regular river crossing point. It's tricky, but it's passable. And then, do I go short way or the long? I think the shorter way, once I get across the river, would be better. Yeah. Ooh. Oh, excuse me, everyone. It's that was a yawn and a half. That was. So, I won't see you guys before this time. So I might as well say this now. Who's excited for Halloween? I know Natalie is. You know, ever since she moved over here to the UK, she has been thoroughly deprived Halloween, because Halloween in the UK is very much not like Halloween in the States. You know, it's a much more subdued effort. I mean, some people do go absolutely crazy and decorate their house like it's, you know, spooky o'clock, you know. But like, even in the places that she's been living up until now, we haven't really had any trick-or-treaters at all. You know, like the last house we were living in here in Glasgow. I think in the 7 years that we lived there, we had one Halloweener, and we weren't actually prepared for them because we hadn't had any Halloweeners in like 4 years. And like one person came to the door and we had nothing to give them, and it was so disappointing. But this year, we are hoping for better things. Yeah, I know you're excited, babe. I really hope we get some trick-or-treaters this year. I mean, we are more in a kind of neighbourhood that has kids, so we are hoping that we get some good trick-or-treaters coming around. I know Natalie is very excited about it. Yeah, I know what you mean, Walker. It's like we won't be going trick-or-treating ourselves either, but you know, we're actually hoping that we're going to get some kids coming around and trick-or-treating, you know, because hopefully we do. Because like I said, Natalie hasn't had any of that experience for many years, so keeping my fingers all crossed for it. But yeah, because I won't have a stream on Wednesday because I'm working the back shift. So next Sunday is going to be my next stream with more Snowrunner. And by that point, Halloween will be over. Spooky season will have come to a close, and Christmas will be upon us. Like, you know, like literally the day after Halloween. It's like, alright, change the stock. Although here in the UK, we actually have something that comes in between. We don't usually go directly into Christmas. Some stores do, but we don't usually go straight into Christmas because we have Guy Fawkes Night or Bonfire Night on November 5th. Ah, yeah, you guys having a Thanksgiving in November. That's right. Yeah. That is right. Yeah, we have Bonfire Night, where we celebrate the fact that some guy tried to blow up Parliament and then we, tied him to a stake and set fire to it. Uh, yeah, yeah. No, that's really what happened. We're celebrating the death of someone who tried to blow up Parliament. I mean, okay. By blowing things up, in most cases, Just it's a crazy holiday. I've actually come to detest Bonfire Night ever since I inherited a dog. I have grown to detest Bonfire Night because she does not like fireworks. She is a poor little scaredy thing, and year on year she is absolutely terrified by all the pops and bangs going on outside. Such a poor little soul. Right, this is our turning point. First things first. Pull this forward a little bit. Get ourselves out of the way. Change over. And we will refuel. Then heading into the swamp. Also need to make sure that we bring that trailer with us. Come here, you. That's it. We'll be going to the metal factory. Oh, what am I stuck on? Always something, isn't there? You see, this is where things go horribly wrong immediately. Around this way, please, Derry. That's it. Back to the road, if possible. Alright. Round left. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Chip chop. Bibbidi bop. People of this village are just like, what on earth is coming through now? What's this great big lummox of a thing? You better not scratch my paintwork. Oh, oh, oh. I think that's the trailer that we're towing that's bouncing around now, causing havoc. getting stuck in the world geometry. Would just happen to be the deepest, darkest part of the night as I'm coming through here as well, you know? But at least that means that when we get over to the other side of the river, dawn should be breaking. Hopefully, anyway. One can hope. I will say though, speaking of the night time in SnowRunner, when I first started okay, we're stuck on something. When I first started my SnowRunner playthrough, I thought I was going to hate having to drive through the night, you know? Because, I'll be real, I still kind of do, but I will say that I have gotten a lot more used to it. Like, the night doesn't terrify me as much as it once did. Back when I first started SnowRunner, I always used to skip the night time. Just like, it's getting dark, skip to morning. And then hard mode taught me that there is nothing to fear. It's just a little tricky to see at times. Okay, right. This is going to be the most awkward part of the journey. I can see myself having to use the winch several times, and then I'm going to have to reconnect the trailer and all that kind of stuff to drag it along, make sure I don't get too far ahead of the trailer and all that, yada yada. So let's switch to gear, let's put the diff on. Let's hopefully just trundle straight across. Ooh. We're going to make it. Ooh, interesting. Nice. Usually always have to pull myself through there. That's fantastic. Low plus and just kind of crawl through, make sure that we're actually utilising our traction there. Oh, uh-oh. See what I tell you? What did I tell you? Okay. So we're going to have to take this next turn very wide. Although, don't want to be hitting that deep water there, because that's going to be a problem if we do. Okay, that's good, that's good. And another hard turn. Come on, round we go, Derry. That's it, a little bit more. Quite enough turn lock there, never mind. Okay, come on. Leave my tyres alone. Hey, TK Boomer! Nice to see ya! How's it going? We are... So far, things are going well here. Right. Once we're up this embankment, it should be a bit easier. There's only one more little bit that I'm slightly concerned about on this route. That is this next turn coming up here. this turn here could be a little bit problematic. So far, so good. More steering, please. Nice. The hard turn to the left. To the right, even. Come here, trailer. We need to. That point. Perfect. Trailer back up again and onwards. This is actually so far going a lot smoother than I had envisioned. I mean, we ain't there yet, but so far is so good, you know? All good, we're all good. And here, guys, you get to see some prep work that I did about 3 streams ago. When I thought I'd be doing a particular mission a lot sooner than I ended up doing it. It's the mission we're going to be doing today. But yeah, I brought a couple of cargo containers here over to the metal factory and dumped them off just over there for a mission that once we have delivered this big trailer, we're going to go and do. They came from the port, actually. Right. Okay, we can leave this trailer there now, and let's head into the hills. Ah, the final boss time, at least for this mission. Final boss. Take 732. Doing pretty good time-wise as well, actually, so that's not bad at all. Uh-oh. That's not going to work. I can't follow the road there. Okay, no worries. Just going to have to go straight up this embankment. That's it. Come on, Derry. There we go. This is where things get really dicey. Now we have to cross things like this with this huge trailer. I just know that any of these little divots could just send us straight over. Oh, like that, you see. You see? You see? Oh, aye, 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 aye. Bad enough coming up here with a regular cargo trailer, but These big boys is no joke. Ooh, that actually worked out very nice for getting equalised for that bridge. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. We haven't gotten to the worst part yet, guys. Worst part is yet to come. Those are just the build-ups. That's just the starter for 10. Worst part is coming up around this bend. This is the worst part. This is the part that shredded all of my tyres last time. Got to be very careful here. Oh. Actually managed to get across there without losing a tyre. That's kind of amazing. This part wasn't too bad. Ooh. Party time, TK. Yeah. Hey, just finished Sandswept on Roadcraft, eh? Nice going. I've still to do that one. That's actually I've got Deluge to finish next on Roadcraft when we get back to it, but then Sandswept is going to be the next one I'm tackling after that, because I've already done Sojourn. Oh, we've made it, guys. We made it. Wow. Perfect. Right. Refuel and stop. Oh yeah, the grader is very useful. The grader is very useful. Not always. This is the one we're going to do next, by the way. Not always possible to use it, but when it is, it makes life so much easier. Right. Now we've got to get down off the mountain. This is going to be fun. It's like the weight actually makes some of the corners easier to deal with. I think that car there will probably live up here forever. Right. Alright, back to the metalworks. Hopefully we don't lose a tyre as well on the way back. Again, these rocks don't stop playing just because you're not towing a massive trailer. Still got to be careful, you know? Especially getting up that other side there. That is not a nice incline to be working with whatsoever. Look at that. Okay. Not too bad. Oy, okay. go, let's go, let's go. Bump. And hopefully that should be the last trip up this little road ever. He says, hoping that he doesn't have to bring anything from the other map into this map from that direction, because that would be nasty. Little possible tyre puncturing point here. Okay. Okay. Hey! This time the rock gods smiled at us, and we didn't lose any tyres. That's good. That's very good. Right. Now this is where the cargo containers come in handy that I brought over. Along with this little trailer. Just that'll do. That's about 10-15 litres more than what was necessary, but that's absolutely fine. Right. Number 1. Let's get one of these containers loaded, shall we? Oh, nice. Okay. Grab the other one. Take it with us. We're going to need to go around the corner after all, so it's no biggie. Lift this up on the roof. Perfect. Okay. Let's turn around first and then hook the trailer up. Whoa, 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 no, 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 no. Oh, you dumb person, you. Ah. I didn't even hit the brake there. What's going on? Freaking pain in my butt. Hey, no problem, Walker. Catch you later, alright? Just come back for it. I'll just take the trailer with me for now. We'll come back for that other container. Oh, boings boink. now it's connected. Alright. Where are these going? Just here, I think, isn't it? Going to pack there. Hey, perfect. One container. Ah. That's just annoying, that is, but never mind. These things happen. Hither you. Perfect. Restore crane. Beautiful. Okay. Now I've got to turn around. Oh no. It's going to be annoying, I can just see. Utilize this little hill here, maybe. So... go. A little bit more, Derry. Come on. Round we go. Whoop, whoop. There we are. Lovely stuff. Okay. Oh, yeah. Oi. Bet we can probably... that as we drive past. Perfect. Okay. Those. One trailer. Perfect. Oh. How's that looking for our current progression? 46%. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me, game? No, please. Make it stop. Oh dear. Right, okay. We have that one. We have this one. Okay, and we also have this one. Actually, let me grab the Kenworth. And let's go and take a look at these generators. How big of a trailer do we need for them? Am I going to need the dairy? I'm I'm of the impression that I'm going to need dairy for them, but just have to wait and see, won't we? Where are they? Plonk. These have to go all the way back to the next map, so are these something that I could... Wait, there's 3 of them? Why is there 3 of them? There's only 2 of them on the map. It's a bit strange. There's only... Is it them? Is it these here? 3 of them. Okay. Didn't I need a transformer for another mission? Transformer for this mission as well. Is that where I get that one as well? It is. Okay. Where's that going to? Oh, right there. Ooh. Ooh. Could I take all 3 at once? Could I double up? Could I do this mission and the other mission at the same time? Okay, okay. I think this is something that I could definitely... Because that's where that's got to go, and I need a metal beam and 2 sand, all of which is easily accessible. Isn't there a... There's a thing here as well. What's that mission? It's not that one. It's not that one. Is it one of these? I need a medium plank for that, which I'm sure I probably got at the thing. There was a mission here to... Service parts, there it is. Okay, okay. The question is will these clear individually or not? Because I don't want to head up here with a big trailer only to find, oh wait, I need something. Okay. I would need to grab a service part or some service parts from other places. So yeah, maybe that's something to set up for next time. But I think certainly this one is one that I can do right now with the C500. Right, because we can get the empty containers right here. Pipes, 2 of those. Anything else useful right now? No. Okay. Let's go and deliver these to the warehouse and then take them over to the garbage disposal factory. But first, I just want to see how big are these generators. Oh, okay. They look like 2-slot cargoes. They're definitely big and heavy, but they look like 2 slots. which means on my trailer, on my big trailer that I've got over here, I would actually be able to fit all 3 of them and clamp them all down. Yeah, I think it's easier to go around than it is to go through that swamp. Alright, well, let's see how we go. We're now halfway through our stream. I think my goal of getting to 50% today is maybe a little bit optimistic. Considering how much low percentage we've had. We've just finished... finished 2 missions? 3 missions. Finished 3 missions. And we got 3%. So, okay, that's how we're working. Are we going? We're going 1 mission is 1% now, huh? Groovy. I just love that. Right, never mind. We will survive. If I can get this mission and maybe the Transformer missions done today, that would be a good point. I'd feel nice. I'd feel happy with that. If we could get the Chimera fixed as well, that would also be fantastic. But I would need a truck with a service module to do that, because we would need some repairs. Maybe I could outfit a truck with service module and just drive it over, because it's going to be only road driving anyway, so it doesn't even matter what it is. I could literally pull anything out of the garage. I could pull the GMC out of the garage. Hey, we might finally use the GMC again. Just slap a service module on it and take it through to the final map. Fix up the Chimera. Might not be a bad idea, actually. Yeah, that'll be good. We'll have a look at what other trucks we have, obviously. That's it, up we go. Alright. Oh wow, they don't actually... Those don't have to go very far for their first destination now, do they? Two. Perfect. They are a lot further away than I thought they were going to be. Come hither, rubbish. One. Here is number 2. Round. Okay, that should pack. Perfect. Store crane. And back to the garbage plant. What even can we get here? Just garbage. Okay. In case we need more garbage? I don't know. Ah, that's where the foldable logging trailer needs to go. Okay. Interesting. Apparently that's a waste of space as well, actually. All of the new logging trailers that they've introduced recently have just been completely terrible. Or at least not fit for purpose, shall we say. The purpose is for all of the logging trailers is to carry logs, obviously, but none of them apparently are very good at any of it. You're better off using the standard base equipment to transport most of the logs, and then the futon trailers, which is kind of par for the course. I was very excited to see those new logging trailers, and I very quickly realised that they were not very good after using them. Let's go, let's go. Make a fuel stop en route, but that's fine because we'll be passing by the fuel station. Ah, you know what I do love about this truck? You know, it's capable. I don't think it's quite as capable as some of the other trucks in my fleet. One thing I do love about it is how prompt it is. It is so speedy. It's nice to be kind of bombing along sometimes at a good speed, especially when the road surface is agreeable to such actions. You know, it's not always the case. You can't always go at the speed of light through this game, but when you can, it's nice to have a truck that's very capable of doing such a thing. I think even after this region where I'm purposefully using only American trucks, I think this thing is going to be a very common sight in my fleet moving forwards, you know. It's a really good little workhorse. Grab some fuel, and then we'll make for the crossing that we used with the special a moment ago. Get over to the metal factory, up to the garbage disposal unit place. Then back across for those generators. That is the plan. And even if I've only got time to deliver those generators today, that would be amazing. But we'll have to see. It may not be possible. There. Turn here. Even getting across a single map takes forever in this region, you know? Oh well. Just how this map is, I think. Just gotta accept the fact that every mission is going to take you an hour. And there's 90 odd of them, so good luck with that. Okay. Keep this convoy moving. Marvelous. Objective, or is that a drop point? Oh, that's a drop point for that mission. Okay. I should bring some wooden planks down with me at some point. That'd be an easy little mission to do as I'm coming through this neck of the woods. Got to make sure that I've got 3 wooden planks. Might actually have to go back over to the sawmill before long. Over to the logging point, I should say. Get some more logs. Sawmill eventually. Just about caught the mud there. Come on. I could stop and use a winch point, but Oh, there we go. I don't want to slow my momentum to nothing on that crossing just because of the river current. Okay, we've actually come to a complete stop there, so we can go for a winch hookup. There to there, please. That winch point came loose with a bang. Goodness me. Oh, right. Through. And we're just going to take the same route that we usually do, just straight round to the right here. Up and over that little rocky bit, and then just straight down the road, ouch, to the that's it. That's all I needed, just a little bump. Ooh, steady on there. Just because I have the Derry Special nearby doesn't mean that I want to use it to rescue your silly ass 500. Rather just get to the destination. You know, it just occurred to me that I never actually did check on the actual end point of this mission. I just kind of assumed it was over here because that's where the last lot of garbage was that I had to deliver. Just make absolute sure that yes, okay. That is where I'm supposed to be heading. Good. It'll be just my luck to get there and realise that I've been driving to the wrong location. That would be a big egg on face moment, you know? But no, we are all good. There's the drop-off arrow finally showing up. That puts us very close. And then we'll convoy this guy and the Derry back over to the other side of the river, and the Derry we will then take over to the port to grab its trailer, where I left it when I took the crane trailer. Wow, that feels like a long time ago now. We'll grab the trailer, we'll load up those generators. Hopefully we can fit all 3 on board. That would be fantastic. I don't know. They look like they're 2-slot cargoes, but they could be 3 slots, you know? And if they're 3 slots, then it's going to be really annoying because one of them is going to be loose on the back. It'd just be my luck for them to be 3. At least the trailer is a 6-slot trailer, so, you know, if they are 3 slots each, then we have room to fasten 2 of them down. But I do hope that they are 2 slots. Cargo management, 1, 2, perfect. Alright, next mission. This one. Major order is, I think the yeah, it's over here. Yeah, that's the one that I was looking at last time. It's right here. That's where the construction rig trailer is for that one. That's going to be awkward to get down. It's going to have to come down this little road round here, along, across here, and then join the highway and come round. I mean, once it's off that little raised mountain bit, then it's not going to be too much of a problem, but yeah. Gonna have to do some planning for that for next time, just to see if we can't double that up with a couple of other missions, because I'm willing to bet that there's a few missions to take stuff up to that warehouse. So if we can kind of double up on things as much as possible, all the better, yeah? Oh. Now it's a race against time. We should be able to do it. At the very least, we'll be able to get over to the port, maybe get the one transformer delivered to the rail station. At the very least, we should be able to do that. Whether we can get the other 2 all the way over to the dam or not is another question, but we'll try if we can. Here. Special. Attach that trailer. Let's go. Post haste. Stay close, 500. Stuff, good stuff, good stuff. Go. Nobody falls over now. Excellent. Oh, there we go. I knew it was only a matter of time before we lost a tyre on the dairy. It seems to be a common occurrence. I don't think I've got any spares either. But there is the 750 sitting nearby, and it does have quite a lot of repair parts on board. So we should be able to fix up both of these trucks with the Ford once we get across the river. Just got to get across the river. Come on, Derek. Round we go. Round. No, that's straight. That's still straight, Derry. I'm talking about turning left. Come on. Come on. Yeah, that nose round. That's it. Nose round. That's better. Come on. Come on, baby. There we go. Finally. It's like it does nothing for an eternity and then it finally goes all at once. This crossing here is like an absolute nightmare. You know, it is so bad. Especially going this way. Come on. Oh, that was the trailer getting stuck. That's what's causing me the problem there. That's it. A little bit more. Come on. Come on. That's it. It's amazing how just the application of diff lock sometimes will just completely change the behaviour of a truck. I find it insane. 2 hours down, 1 to go. Yeah, we should be able to make some good progress with this at least. Still 50-50 on whether we'll get all 3 generators or transformers delivered today, but that is the goal, and that's what we're going to aim towards, getting all 3 of those transformers delivered in one foul swoop. Should be able to do it. Should. All right. Nearly there. Just almost back to the road. Bum. Prestige. Go this way. So that this guy is facing the right direction. Then we can turn the dairy round. Oh yeah, we have tyres for days on this thing. Ooh. Wanted a gap, not front bumper of the dairy. Just there, perfect. Right, repair. From here, special, and the Kenworth. There we go, perfect. Okay, and now spin this bad boy round. Go and get those transformers. Marvellous. Grab some more fuel en route as we pass by. All going good. All going good. Probably take what, maybe 5 minutes to get over to the port from here. Hopefully no longer. And then get loaded up another 5 minutes. Hopefully. We'll have to see about that, but aye, and then we've just got the long drive back again. Oh, Nelly. Sorry guys. I do crack my fingers quite a lot. They get quite uncomfortable if I don't. Got to relieve that pressure, you know. Especially when I'm doing something repetitive. Okay. Now to the port. Post haste. As fast as physically possible. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Once I've finished all the missions for this particular company, I don't know, what should I do? Should I focus on another one of the companies completely, or should I focus on should I focus on, like, you know, clearing a map entirely of everything that needs to be done on that map? Would that be more satisfying than clearing all of the contracts for a... I don't know. I don't know which way round I would rather do things. We're definitely going to finish all of the contracts for this particular contract people first. Do that first. And then, I don't know, maybe we could focus on this map and, like, get all of the tasks and jobs done that make us take things, make us do things on this map. Because, like, 90% of the cargo that we need comes from this map. The only thing that we can't get on this map are the logs. And it might honestly be better to start on this map, because then any logs that we need come the furthest distance from the damn map. You know, and I could go and get the logs I need for this map in its entirety, you know? Gather up all of the supplies I need between streams, and then we can just set out and deliver everything. Like, you know, compass points everywhere. I suppose it'll depend on if anything is locked, though, won't it? Which is where doing each contract provider separately might be a better way to... I don't know. I'm just trying to think of the most efficient way to get things done, you know, because as much as I say I hope the next expansion to SnowRunner doesn't come until the new year, I'm not taking any chances, you know. I need to get moving. We haven't even reached 50% yet. And I thought we were going to be reaching 50% today with the contracts that we have done and completed so far. And we're still going to be several percentage points short of that. Which is very annoying, but hey ho, that is the life of a SnowRunner. Have to see. I'll try and take a look. I think I'll use some downtime between now and next week to try and work out what the best order for contracts is. I might just choose a bunch that follow on from each other and just say, right, we're going to do those today, you know? I need to start sorting out the tasks as well, because there's a lot of tasks to bring things to different areas on this map, and none of them are particularly coherent with anything else, so yeah, start looking at that more closely. But let's go and deal with these transformers first. This journey is a lot longer than 5 minutes. Goodness me. Oh, clonk. Didn't mean to do that. Tried to cut that corner too early there. Nearly took out a tyre again. You see? Durry and tyres. It goes through them like, you know, nothing. I don't know. That analogy fell apart mid-sentence because I couldn't think of anything. Yeah, just this map eats the Derry's tyres. It's very hungry for them. Whoa, that was a deep rut. It's me. Glad I didn't have any cargo on board when I hit that. That could have been disastrous. Lovely. Okay, we are good, and we are nearly there. And we just have to get these things loaded up. Ah, man. Okay, now I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave the trailer where it is, because I think trying to back that around places is going to be a bit of a nightmare. Unless I can I just maybe pull it round a little bit? It'd be a lot handier if it was like 90 degrees pointing that way, so... quite close to the bullet. That's not how I wanted it to end up, but okay. I can fix this. I have a crane. That's like literally the angle that I wanted at, mind you, so that I can go straight out between those containers. No, no, no. There we go. Perfect. That's just how I wanted it. Beautiful. Right. Let's grab these transformers. God, these really are quite heavy. I think it was Walker last week said that these things were incredibly heavy. Quite appreciate that until right now. These are not to be trifled with. Right. Take these right out of the trailer. Load it on. Get the impression these are going to be 3 slots now that I've seen them on the trailer. Yeah, I would not be surprised if those are 3 slots each, which is annoying, but we'll do what we can. Very wobbly as well, it would seem. Get out of the building, camera. Come on. Okay. Here we go. Generator number 2. Loading commencing. Crane, please. These are definitely 3 slots each. Which is a shame. But understandable. Right, let's just get these 2 clamped in place first. Pack. Yep. 3 slots each. There is space to balance a 3rd one on top of the fuel tank there, but this is going to make the journey very interesting. At least initially. Stop doing that. how not to treat a multi-million-dollar piece of electrical equipment. I'm talking about the generator and apparently the crane as well, which is also not having a fun time doing this. But that's okay. As long as it gets to where I need it to be, which is round about level with the front of this trailer. About there. Right. Crane restore. Now we do a little turn here between the crates. 600-point turn. Naturally, it's the dairy. I can't go straight out that way. It's almost like they designed this port on purpose to be as annoying as possible. Okay, anchors, crane. Thing upright first, and then I hope we'll be able to fit it in here. Ideally, I want to slot it kind of steady on. Ideally, I want to slot it right here between the front of the truck. No, no, stop it! Stop! Stop doing things that I'm telling you not to, crane. I'm telling it to fold itself back in and it's just going, you want a longer boom. What? Transbell was going everywhere. Okay. Turn around a little bit more. Okay, and down. That might be about as good as I'm going to get. Anchors in. Take the winch off for now. Alright. Now we've got our first job is to navigate these boxes. One. Ooh, okay, that wasn't too bad. Ooh. This is going to make any kind of tight turn an absolute nightmare. Why am I doing this to myself? Uh-oh. Have I... Oh, no. It's moved. Now I can't turn at all. Oh, no. I've locked myself into a perpetual straight ahead going thing because it's edged just far enough back to oh no, we're free again. Okay. Whew. I was going to say the transformer has moved just far enough back to prevent the trailer from swinging. It's like, unlike the C500, the Special does not have an awful lot of frame length before the trailer. Okay. But we are underway. Hopefully that thing stays put. We are at least able to turn slightly. Just got to remember to make really wide turns. Like exorbitantly wide turns. That's not wide enough. This bit here is probably going to be the absolute worst experience transporting these because I mean, it's very secure where it is, but I don't know if I'm actually going to be able to make it round the corners. Why is the trailer trying to mount the tree? Like, seriously. Oh, no. Trailer. Please don't do this to me. Do not do this to me, trailer. Alright? I'm not having any of this. Need an even wider turn. There we go. That's it. That did it. Alright. Next corner. I think these are actually some of the worst turns between here and the rail station, so if I can get round them, might just take a little bit of toing and froing, you know? No. Not before I'm ready to turn, please. Oh, there we go. Of course, going wide for one corner puts me really tight for the next one, so I've got to keep backing up all the time like this. I just hope this trailer doesn't rock too far in any given direction, because otherwise it's going to go over and I'm going to be very, 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 very sad. So far, so good though. Is this going to fit? Am I going to fit? Oh! Oh! That's perfectly sized. Perfectly sized. Ha I am am I a genius? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Oh my goodness me. Oh. Hey, Lion! Welcome into the chat, good sir. Have a seat, grab a drink, watch the shenanigans, because my lord, there are a few going on right now. Alright. Ooh. I think we're in the clear. More or less. I think we're in the clear. We are at least through that particular phase. I'm not too bad. I am just trying not to go crazy with this mission. But yeah, doing okay. Progress is slow, but that is this particular map, so can't really complain. Well, I can, but you know, there's nothing else I can do about it. It's just how things are with Washington. Right, okay, there we go. Cool, cool, cool. Alright. Watch it. At least the weight of this transformer is meaning that it's actually just, you know, staying put. It's not, even with all this jostling and back and forthing, it's not moving because it's such a lump weight that it's just kind of sat there very, very nicely, which is perfect. Apart from if I do something like that. Freaking lampposts. Oh, that could have been catastrophic. Ooh-wee. Oh, right. What? Ah. Back on the straight and the narrow. Hey, gangster, nice to see ya. How's it going? What are you saying there? Did I go past your house? You did this mission last night. Ha ha! Spies everywhere. No, it's just where we've ended up today. To be honest, we've actually made we've made some good progress. It's just not reflected very much in the percentage. Oh, come on, fit between the bridge stanchions. Breathe in. Oh my lord, that is so tight. Oh my lord, it's like a duck's posterior. Oh, goodness me. Wait, how many more bridges do I have to go through? Oh no. Are there any more bridges like that en route? That's not good. There was no way I was leaving that third generator there though when it has to come to past where I'm driving the other two, so Just gonna have to. Ooh, no, that's a lamppost. All right. This is Washington. This is the most recent expansion, Phase 16. And it's an absolute nightmare in pretty much every single case. It's like if there's a long way to do it, this particular region will find an even longer way to do it. Come on, Derry. Make that turn. Make it? No, it's not going to make it. The Derry's terrible turning radius is made even worse by having this generator smack between the frame and the trailer. Ah. Oh, we'll get there, though. We will get there. Nothing we can't survive. I think there's one more bridge that is enclosed. There's a bridge coming up just down the road here, but it's open. And then there is one bridge after the just before we reach the train yard, I do believe, that is enclosed. That's going to be the last hurdle before we get to rail yard, where I think things might end for today, but we'll have a look. We'll take a little bit just to kind of look and plan what we're going to do next, because I'm not going to get all the way to Selton River Valley with this cargo today. I really don't think I'm going to be capable of doing that before my time runs out. But start by finishing this next time, I think, and then we'll move on to other things. There's a few other missions to do. I'll get some stuff together and we'll have a look at what the other mission givers are asking us to do before we finish. Okay, come on. Oh boy. Thankfully the fuel station is open, very open, with no... I don't think there's any big posts nearby that I have to worry about, so I should be able to... Yeah, it's fine. We can go straight in here, around, grab some fuel. Oh yeah, we have our fuel on the trailer now as well. I'd forgotten that that was even a thing. Now we have even more fuel back. Been running the Derry in fuel light mode for the last stream, because that's when I picked up the big crane. We've been doing nothing but mission trailers since then. Yeah, this trailer has repairs and fuel, doesn't it? Perfect. Perfecto. Actually, I wonder if this trailer has enough repair parts on board to repair the Chimera. We'll have to do that next time as well, but I might be able to make use of that. Obviously still got some on board because the spare part of the trailer still has something in it. So many poles. Should be able to, yeah, squeeze round. Perfect. Oh, perfect, perfect. Oh, yeah. I will say, things have actually gone surprisingly well today, despite going also surprisingly slowly, you know? But everything we've kind of set out to do has gone off pretty much without a hitch. We've had a few problems, like rolling this trailer at the port and turning the Chimera upside down whilst we were towing it. But overall, things have actually gone rather well today. It's just in the age-old fashion of this map, they've also gone very slowly, you know? Ah, dear. Bonk. Out the way, you. What's going to yield first, a silly little sign or a giant transformer? Definitely the sign. How are we doing? Oh yeah, we'll make it to the train yard before the end of today. At least then we can drop off one of these generators and make the rest of the journey a little bit simpler. And then next time we can start doing that. Veering off and not responding to my direction changes very quickly because of course it doesn't. It's got a giant transformer blocking half of my steering lock. But yeah, next time we can start off by repairing the Chimera and adding that to our fleet. I really don't know what I should do with it though. That's the problem. Because I haven't heard very many good things about the Chimera. I'll have to think of that. Maybe I'll just use it as a flatbed delivery system or something, I don't know. We'll check it out, but right. But yeah, we'll start off by repairing the Chimera, getting that into our fleet, and delivering these other two transformers. That's 2 missions that we will then be able to check off our list. What else are we going to do though? That is the big question. Will we fit? Will we fit under here? In fact, you know what I'm going to do? Did that raise or lower things? It did lower them. There we go. I'm going to lower the suspension just to give us a little bit of extra clearance as we go under this archway here. I think we should be able to fit. Oh yeah, no problem. Swing, swing. Just have to remember to put that suspension back up again. Once we are done driving to where we need to go. Right. Is closing in again. The daytime seems to pass like that in this game, and then the nighttime hangs around far too long. But at least, actually, the nighttime in this game isn't as dark as in some of the other games. Like, nighttime in Amur and Kola Peninsula is just dark. It's just like black. I don't feel like it gets quite as dark in this region. Or maybe it's just that the kind of twilight and sunrise kind of last a little bit longer. Okay. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, actually, we have no problem. This is a much wider bridge. Look at that. Absolutely no worries at all about catching the sides. As long as we stick in the middle here. Oh, yeah. Miles more clearance. Spotty dog, as they say. Ooh, excuse me. Now we've got to put on the track the actual right mission here. So let me just... Surplus of power, that's it there. One transformer. Hope I don't regret driving this entire rig in here, but... going exactly. Over the rail tracks. Oh, it's like right to the very back, isn't it? Look at that. Right to the very back. Of course it is. The most awkward place to get to. Naturally. Oh, wow. Okay, that was not quite as bad as I thought it was going to be. One transformer. Chunk, chunk. Nice. Okay, right, now I've got to try and get this out of here. It's going to be fun. There is going to be little to no hope. In fact, let's detach the trailer. And we'll load this guy on. Get it all strapped and ready. And then it should be a little bit easier to maneuver. Oh, of course I parked it right next to the pole of... You know, I don't know why I keep doing these kind of things to myself. Of course I made it the most awkward possible, you know? But actually, if I go here, that should be... Okay. Okay. Install that. Let's head back over. Get this sorted. Locked in and ready to go next time. Too far there. Pack. Perfect. Okay. Oh. What's our percentage at? 48. So close. 38 missions of 93 completed. Goodness me. Still missing an upgrade as well. That is crazy. Where could that honestly be? Right. Next time, we're going to do these two missions. This one, we can get them done. This one, we've got a construction trailer to grab packed sand, metal beams. Those are easy to get a hold of. We can also then get Tricky Landslide done and the drop-off for this mission here as well. We should be able to do that. Let's have a look. What? I'll take some fertilizer there. Some slate there. Some potatoes and some soybeans. Oh, they're in the river. Okay. They're down here somewhere. Interesting. In need of repair. There's a curtain-sided trailer. Oh, right there. Okay. That needs to go to the windmill. Okay. 4 cellulose to the scout camp. Medium plank, obviously, for that one. And the fuel semi-trailer from... Is that the one from right over here? Yeah, there's... I remember this. There's one drowned in the swamp there. Okay, none of those are particularly nasty. Obviously, we've got this one, which we can also do next time as well. And then making inroads. That should be easy. I've actually delivered the small pipes already for that mission, if I remember rightly. Yeah, there we go. I've already done the small pipes because I was at the port and had some spare cargo slots, and that's where the pipes came from. So we just need the wood planks for that. That should be nice and easy. And then, what have we got here? Forester's Den. Forester's Den? Solus Bay. Medium logs, wooden planks, and a cargo container. Okay, that's... Then that opens up that. Okay. This one is locked behind express delivery, which is here, which is locked behind Forester's Den and Waterline of Defence. Which one is that? Waterline of Defence. Small pipes and medium pipes. And then 2 concrete blocks. That gives us a water station. That is so annoying. Okay. Well, that's 6 slots of cargo from the port again. And then what about... That's also locked behind express delivery, which is also locked behind that. And that is also locked behind Waterline of Defence and Major Order. So Major Order we're going to do next time. This Waterline of Defence does seem to be one that we need to do. So maybe we'll do this one and Forester's Den next time. Actually, let's... to the Forester's house, which is right there. Medium logs, wooden planks, cargo container. So that's from the port, the cargo container, I believe. Yeah, cargo container. So if we went and got... We could go and get the pipes and the cargo container from the port. Ay, ay, ay. And then we still need some... We'll still need some more cement delivered to the concrete plant. So I think I'm going to have to get the C500 to do that. Oh, and then it's adventures into this map, isn't it? Because we've so far been able to avoid this kind of area up here after we scouted it, but it does seem like most things are going here now. What's actually at this pickup point here? Service parts, wooden planks, metal roll, concrete... Hey, wait, concrete slabs! Ooh, okay. Medium planks as well. And one wooden plank, annoyingly. But hey, actually the wooden plank can be used to do this mission here, because there's, you see there's another tree down there. That's a mission for a wooden plank. So we actually have, come on, give me the thing. So we have 2 medium planks, 3 slabs. 3 slabs, 2 medium planks. Which one was it? It was this one, wasn't it? We don't need slabs, we need blocks. Damn it all. Okay, that's not going to work. It's medium logs for that. Oh, that doesn't match up at all. Alright, guys. Well, that's about it for today. I am going to have to scrutinise these contracts and where I need to go to get cargo for them all. And I will try and put together a plan for next week. Yeah. So much stuff going in so many different little tiny directions. It's kind of insane. But we will get there. We will definitely get there eventually. It will get done. We are nearly at 50% completion. Goodness me. Right. Wish me luck, everyone, for next time. So, Wednesday, again, there won't be a stream on Wednesday. I'm working back shift this week. I've mentioned that before, but just a reminder. We'll be back next Sunday, same time, 3 p.m. for more SnowRunner. Do join me if you have enjoyed today. All the new people, thank you very much for dropping by. If you want to drop a follow, keep you updated with what's going on the channel, and do feel free to join our Discord as well. It's a small community, but it's a friendly community. So, you know, links in the About Me page on Twitch here. Should be working. I'll check that it's working. But, yeah. Anyway, guys, that's it for now. So, as always, hope you all enjoyed. And until next time, take care, stay safe, and I'll catch you later. Bye for now, guys.